Hello again. Problem 8.7, we have trapezoid ABCD. So let's draw that out. Trapezoid ABCD. Okay. A, B, C, D. And nah, those aren't where the points should be. How do I know that? Because AD and BC are the bases because they're parallel. So that means I'll put BC as this base and then AD as this base. And we have that angle B is the same as angle C. B is less than 90. Now we want to prove that triangle, or that the side AB is equal to CD. Well, ways to we have proven stuff so far, they have almost always used some sort of triangle congruence or something about triangles. So let's make some triangles out of this. Well, one side I know is always going to be the same as the height. So if I draw the heights of these of the trapezoid in these two locations here, one thing I'll notice, I'm going to call this X and this is Y. AX and DY must be the same. Because they're both the height. So, those lengths are the same. We also know that they make 90-degree angles. And what do you know? We have angle side congruence. So, triangle ABX must be congruent with triangle DCY. DCY by angle side congruence. And if that's true, well, it lets us know that AB is equal to DC by CPCTC. Congruent, or corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So that completes the proof. Maybe one other thing to note is that BX and YC are the same. This idea, that fact will become important later, but now thinking back on the problem, we started with equal angles and we proved that the two sides, the two legs, were also the same, which should remind us maybe of an isosceles triangle, because if we put ABX and DCY together, they would form an isosceles triangle. This leads us to the idea of isosceles trapezoids. An isosceles trapezoid, you have that base angles are in pairs of equal angles. So BC are the same and A and D are the same. The legs are equal and the diagonals are equal. So AC is equal to DB. And note, if any one of these is true, if A is true, then B and C must be true. If C is true, then A and B must be true, and so on. So this is a very powerful tool because all we have to do is show that one of these is true for all the rest to be true.